The Shark Deck.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Francis. About once a week, we round up all the Kate is wonderful stories, and often those include the word relatable, as a narrative gets created that Catherine is just a regular mum who hits the supermarket and drives a minivan. The Mirror dusted off this one, not a new story, but the tabloids often recycle content. The headline, Kate Middleton popped in a pub with Princess Charlotte to make a relatable request. As the Mirror tells the story, the pair had been travelling in a black Range Rover through the capital where it seems Charlotte told her mum she needed to use the toilet. On the lookout for the nearest bathroom, they pulled up outside the Phoenix pub in Stockwell in 2018 and walked in hand to ask if they could use the facilities. Then there's Kate's favourite meal. Again, the Mirror tells us Kate Middleton has a favourite meal that is delicious and surprisingly cheap. They remind us, the royal couple, also let it be known that they secretly tried lots of curry houses around the country. And Kate said that the kids also absolutely love Indian food. Kate has a nickname for her husband, Baldy. Author Tom Quinn says she also sometimes calls her husband Babe or Big Willy. People tells us Kate Middleton reveals whether she's the strict parent compared to Prince William. Mum Kate was speaking with 93-year-old Edith Grandison and her daughter JC, and the three women talked about jokes. Kate said, I'm terrible at jokes, adding that Prince William was in contrast very good. You're the strict one, Grandison replied to the royal, to which Princess Kate said with a laugh, I'm definitely not strict. How can you tell that? Surely not. A palace insider observed, coming from a different background, she appreciates the importance of having family time. She wasn't brought up in that aristocratic setting where you see the children for a shorter time each day. Hello Magazine continued the wonderful narrative with Prince William and Princess Kate's quirky trait proves they're a match made in heaven. Hello tells us from spinning to sailing to running, the Prince and Princess of Wales never look happier than when they're engaging in a spot of healthy competition. They quote psychotherapist Jade Thomas, who explains, competition may bring a fair amount of excitement, motivation, and drive to your relationship. Two individuals who have a competitive streak could be considered compatible as they share similar values and will both be equally motivated. Psychotherapist Dana Moynihan of the Soak agrees, adding, being jointly competitive can serve as encouragement for both members of a couple. Competitive people generally like to move benchmarks higher and higher, so when two people who are in a relationship have the same mindset as can be beneficial for them in terms of progression. And then there's E-News, who tells us, Kate Middleton's $700 purse stolen by adorable baby. Don't worry, Kate was able to recover the purse. But nobody's perfect. Royal author Tom Quinn told Fox that Kate sometimes fights with her husband. It's not all sweetness. They have terrible rows where they throw things at each other. Kate might seem to be a very calm person, and William also, but it's not always true, because the big stress for William and Kate is that they're constantly surrounded by palace aides. It's like a Jane Austen novel. Of course, privately, William and Kate, like all couples, fall out, now shout at each other and say unkind things to each other, he said, noting that Middleton is an appeaser by instinct while William always gives way and hates confrontation. Kate is very much the calm one. William is the one who's a bit hot-headed. We see an example of that in Harry's book, but Kate is very level-headed. She's the one who will pour oil on troubled waters and go, let's not stir things up. Apparently not a fan of Kate or her husband is their sister-in-law Meghan. A source tells the Mirror Meghan feels they've never been held accountable for the way they treated her when she was part of the royals, have never apologized, and have seemingly gotten away with it. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Hi, I'm Mark Francis and host of a new podcast, The Messi Effect. Join us as we take you into the exciting new world of Argentine soccer phenomenon, Lionel Messi, and his new life at Inter Miami. We'll bring you into the glitz, the glamour, the star-studded events, along with the exciting journey to a new world of U.S. soccer and international football with news and stories 3 times a week. Come along for the ride as Messi, Miami, and Major League Soccer experience the journey of a lifetime. Get the Messi Effect wherever you get your podcasts. Prince William was promoting the Earthshot Prize and said, I don't know if you guys have heard about the Earthshot Prize, but it's an initiative I started about 2 years ago. Now, although it's been 4 years in the making, I had hair when it started. It's designed as an environmental prize tackling the world's greatest environmental problems. People reminds us William has joked about his hair loss before. During a 2017 stop, he told a neighborhood hairstylist, I don't have much hair, I can't give you much business. More seriously, William said of the Earthshot Prize, "We like the idea that this is a big deal. This is something we really need to aim for, but it's about saving the planet, not taking us to the moon. And there's many people out there who want us to move to the next planet already, and I'm like, hang on, let's not give up on this planet yet. We've got a good thing going here. Let's not give up on it just yet." And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please head on over to YouTube or youtube.com and search for Palace Intrigue and hit the subscribe button there. You don't have to listen to the show again, but it would really help us out. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times. Hi, I'm Mark Francis and host of a new podcast, The Messi Effect. Join us as we take you into the exciting new world of Argentine soccer phenomenon Lionel Messi and his new life at Inter Miami. We'll bring you into the glitz, the glamour, the star-studded events, along with the exciting journey to a new world of U.S. soccer and international football with news and stories 3 times a week. Come along for the ride as Messi, Miami, and Major League Soccer experience the journey of a lifetime. Get the Messi Effect wherever you get your podcasts.